everyone, I'm Arlon.
Hey everyone, it's Naj.
Hey, it's Sam.
Hey, it's Robyn.
Hey guys, it's Iz.
Hi guys, it's Beach.
And today we're here
gosh.
with Legacies Season 3, Episode 4, the Death Bed.
Hold on tight.
The Death's Bed. This episode was very everything. So we're going to talk about it because I'm too excited. Let's dive in. Let's go, Robyn.
Okay, let's start off with how they opened it up with the freaking 1 year pancake scene. Pancakes! We finally got the fucking pancakes.
We got the pancake after we've been manifesting it since fucking October. So we won with that. And then in addition, Hope, Landon was like, hey, I got everything planned to dinner. Let's dance when they had their first dance. And then Hope was like, yeah, you want to, I think I got something special too. And I'm like, what you talking about, sis? And she said, I'm ready to, do the work.
Oh.
And I said, do the huh?
He's here trying to be all romantic, and he's like, I've got dinner and a dance and all this stuff. And she's like, yeah, let's look at that.
Cameras. She said, cut the cameras, dead ass.
She's like, no, we've waited too long. We've been interrupted too much. This is happening. And then we all died.
Don't jump there. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
No, just from that scene alone, we were all just like, okay. No.
For me, I didn't even watch it when it first came on. I had to go back. So it definitely made more sense, and I wish I had a heads up for when I was ambushed for the later scene. Yeah. So then the next scene is once again the necromancer and Mystic Falls.
And he kills the principal.
First of all, how did no one see him clear a whole ass classroom, tables all thrown all over the place, a big ass blood on the floor? Nobody was there. I said, this is impossible. This room is dark as shit. Nobody's walking in the hallways. Where's the kids? Ethan pulled 20,000 kids to that damn boiler room, but nobody was in the hallway. It makes no damn sense. But the necromancer was in there putting the Malivore symbol in blood. I don't know where he got that from because there was nobody in that bitch. And then he killed the principal in 4K. Once again,
they have as many teachers as they do at Salvatore School. It must be like a county thing or something. I have no idea.
It must be 2 teachers per school because this shit is impossible. We got the students running. Where was the adults with them? Ethan somehow saving the world. Where's the adults?
They said pandemic tea.
They said we want to give you rated C for kids. Okay.
They said fucking kids.
Hated him. So.
And then Josie saw.
Josie saw
the necromancer.
Hold on. We've got the awkward scene of Ethan and Josie talking in the hallway.
Wasn't awkward.
What about it?
It wasn't really awkward, but it was just he was like, yeah, I'm not getting calls, my football. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. And I'm like, oh, wow. It was kind of foreshadowing for what happened next, so I'm not even going to complain about that. Anyways, we have Alaric and his non-consensual girlfriend.
It's funny because it went into if you go into the docs and it's just or on my Twitter, I'm just like, okay, Josie saw. Great. Now she's going to go tell someone. Just keep that to yourself. And then she goes to Alaric and I'm just like, oh, wait, no. Telling Alaric is the same as keeping it to yourself. Never mind. Keep going.
Literally. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to help and hide the evidence. And I'm like, you never helped in a while. Since season 1, if anything. They're gonna lie for sure.
He hasn't done shit.
He hasn't done nothing but fucking. Yo, no, okay.
No, he's done a lot. He's just done it to the sheriff at her house.
Please.
Oh, right. Y'all are wildin'.
I mean, where's the lie?
He put in work. He must have put in work because she mentioned it twice. She mentioned it 2 to 3 times, and I said, "Girl, it's enough. It's enough."
I thought Alaric was gonna die this episode, and then I realized he wasn't. I was like, "Fuck."
Yo, honestly, I had too many heart attacks in this episode. For a lot of reasons. So
okay, he's like, so Alaric's all like, oh, we'll just sweep it under the rug, as usual, and then a fucking zombie dragon.
And I almost turned this fucking episode off. I said a zombie dragon.
How did they get the dragon's body?
You tell me.
Only Legacies.
First of all, where the fuck did what?
Because the dragon was from episode 2 of season 1, and the necromancer wasn't even there yet. So where did they get the dragon body?
You tell me.
You tell me.
Or the minotaur's body. Where did they get the minotaur's body?
You tell me.
You tell me. Like,
and the thing is that I was so over these monsters, I didn't even sit there and actually think about this shit. I was like, this a fucking zombie dragon? In my mind, I'm not even thinking, oh, that's a dragon from fucking 2 seasons ago. How did you get that adventure?
I was like, again? A fucking
I said, a fucking again. And then I saw the Sphinx, and I was like, you still
Not
here?
this.
How many times they gonna sit your ass up like a piece of sand? Go home. How did they even get his body back?
How did they get his body too? He was dirt.
Yo, it's no sense. And I was too invested to even care at the time. So
I was so into Handon. I was just like,
barely.
even.
we gotta save it.
Yeah. Okay. And then it went to MG and Alyssa.
Yeah.
And Alyssa calling the necromancer Ted like she's in charge now.
I was literally like, what is up with this Ted stuff?
No, because honestly, I knew that when it came to MG and Alyssa talking that she wouldn't come around that fast. And I was just annoyed with the talk. Honestly, I was annoyed with the talk. The fact that MG thought that, he was going to be a pirate of the Caribbean and save this girl, and she done swooped in and cut his hand and got that blood.
Yeah, I know that her thinking that she had to work with him and everything because, like, she wanted the revenge and she wanted the power and she wanted all of that stuff. And, I mean, like, it really did show that MG, even right from the beginning, was taking Puck's words to heart about Alyssa not necessarily being, like, a monster or a villain, like what he said the last episode, which is why MG was there in the first place. And it makes me wonder, like, if MG wasn't there, none of that would have happened the way that it did. So, like, in a sense, Puck basically not only saved, like, or brought Handon back together, but he also ensured the safety of all of the people in that town.
Yeah, like, I'm tired, y'all. I'm just tired. It is what it is at this point. So, so the next thing was Aleric's plan, which is never useful.
Yeah, I know. And he's all like, oh, yeah, and I'm not going to hide it from you guys this time. And he's got, like, kids.
Right, like.
Kids, where are the teachers?
That's what. No teachers on any side.
He's got kids fighting for him.
Listen, there's no fucking reason. There's no reason to why I'm out here. There's no reason why y'all be out here casting new ass kids to appear in the background like every other month, and you can't cast 5 or 6 people as adults. Please. Mystic Falls. Okay, I understand South School, fine. Mystic Falls. It's humans. Where's the teachers?
Yeah.
The principal just, that means that no teacher was there because why was the teacher not in that room?
I love the fact that Hope basically just told him to shut up. She was just like, yeah, no, shut up. I'm doing this or whatever.
Honestly, he needed to shut down.
And then he's telling Landon he can't help because he's human. And I was just like, that's the pot calling the kettle black, you moron. Like, you're freaking human too. And you don't have a tribrid next to you, whatever. And then Hope standing up for Landon. She's just like we said, we're going.
Exactly. The fact that she said that and let him go after we just had like this, 2 episodes ago, whatever, about like him being human and how like she was just like, I can't do this. She automatically was like, let's go. And I was just like, I was very hyped. That's probably the thing that got me most is that this whole episode was them working together instead of her being so protective of him, which is why I think this episode was probably my favorite of all times. Like, I know it keeps changing.
Mine too.
Mind your business.
Stop the cat.
Stop the cat. Show your
Other than the
face.
end. Well, I don't
Alright,
know,
show
even,
your face.
Oh my god.
even
Like-
I think all of it was really good. Even the end of it was really good, but we'll get into that. But still, like, it was
Yeah,
a really good
I
episode.
loved the
I can't. No complaints from me. Like people are complaining about the
Brett?
ending. To be honest with you,
You did a
Red
great job.
served again.
I'm
You
like, you
did.
didn't have to do it. I'm glad you did. So yeah, like I said before, love to see it. I can't wait to see the Inks edits on my timeline. So
Oh, I'm so ready for the edits.
yeah, I
The
can't
edits
wait.
are going to come through.
So then we had MG, who once again we thought what we know was slowly dying because Alyssa said that every monster that is brought up drains
Was
him.
linked to
So
him. Yeah.
we thought that he was going to die, and he was taught. Listen, we thought. Because she was like, when you die, we're going to rearrange some stuff and then you're going to love me. And I'm like, no,
Yeah, that was
no.
No.
She sat there with her whole chest. And the fact that she said that to him and he does something in the end that makes no damn sense to me.
Exactly.
I said,
Yeah.
she did as just said, you're going to love me.
That was-
Please
it was
don't
like-
judge me.
it was like she was still affected by that obsession arrow. Like she was just like
Yeah, and
like
then somehow,
if you don't love me, I'm going to force you to love me. Like I'm
and then
like
somehow it just,
it doesn't make sense because Alyssa's not gonna. Olivia's.
she's leaving.
He's leaving.
That's what I
exactly.
said. I'm like, so what is this, what is this, a long distance relationship and then they break up and then that's when everything else happens? There's no reason for y'all to do it now. Like, y'all just
We're gonna
throwing
break
shit in
down
the air.
off screen because
You
we
mean
have
tell
it
me,
2
like,
2 weeks time jump next week.
you mean like
it's a 3 week. I think it's a 3 week one. There's
Yeah,
I think
it is
Kaylee said it's a 3 week time jump between this episode and next episode.
Damn.
So Landon has been gone.
for almost a month.
Yeah, we'll talk about that because there's some things that I saw in the promo too that I want to talk about.
Oh my God.
Okay, when they were rolling up to the school with Caleb in his car,
Badass.
Caleb in that car, honestly.
It took me out because you automatically from a distance saw the little car, the car swerve, and you see Jade out the door like, yo, shawty. I was
Hey, yo, shut up.
hollering. I said, what the fuck is he doing? Like, Jed and Caleb became like besties, and I'm just like, what in the tarnations? So, love to see that. You know, I was kind of, low key. I mean, this scene was iconic. And then when they started to fucking have the kids come up in the damn Salvatore bus, swoop me out.
What did they do with all of the little
I saw
kids?
Jackson. I saw Jackson though. I saw
Oh,
Jackson.
Jackson?
Putting
Did you
in
see
work.
him on? I didn't notice him on.
Yeah, I saw him on.
You saw him on? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I saw him from when when Hope said that Landon can join, and then also when he was in the back with the weapons trying to with the shits, and I was like, yes, Jackson, beat these bitches ass as you should. So we had no choice but to stand. So, and then the Minotaur comes up. Then you have the Sphinx, which we already talked about. Like that doesn't.
And they're all like
necessarily
zombies.
Yeah, so like I don't know if it's due to necromancer being like, all of them being dead. I don't know. Not even that. Like I don't know if it's because necromancer looks like a zombie himself. That's why they're this way. But I understand the zombie thing. It actually almost made me give the fuck up tonight. I was like, there's zombies today. But
Although the Sphinx zombie looked really cool.
he looked
Like the
interesting.
makeup was really, really cool.
Everybody else was like, I need to go ASAP, no Rocky. And then we have Hope and Landon, who decided to take a shortcut in the boiling room. Landon's giving her kind of like a little what's it called, a little secret passageway around Mystic High School, and then to find out Hope can't even get through the barrier. But good thing is Landon can. What? Yeah, he can go through. And
That's why they made him human.
Yeah,
So
literally.
he could actually go through
So
just
we
for
can
that
make sense.
scene.
So
Yeah.
we can make sense of why he just finessed through the door. Like, I'm just like, y'all, stop the cat.
Stop it.
Stop the cat right now. So, but other than that, we have Hope like give a speech and stuff like that, like before she let him go. She's like, hide. She said, after you're done, hide. And then he's like, well, he brought up some fucking Star Wars.
That was so cute. Okay.
So
Talking
movie nights.
They were having movie nights, and she was watching Star Wars, and he's like, plus we got 2 more movies to go. And like the way he like grabbed her face, like with his both hands, and that was so cute. And then he kissed her nose. I lost it at that part.
This episode gave us a lot to eat tonight.
I was trying to type in the chat, and I could not type. Like I had nothing. I couldn't do it.
Like it really showed. Like this is the first time we actually saw like what they do behind the scenes, and the fact is that like she's interested in Landon's fanboying world is crazy to me, because once again, like we know he's a little cute nerd, but the fact that Hope even sat there and watched the Star Wars movies, shit, real one. And she was tired. She was like,
the communication in this episode between them and the way that they supported each other and they were a team.
Yes, it was all we wanted.
Oh,
and then like the banter, the badass banter between them.
Yeah.
Back and forth. Landon faces, please turn up. Turn up. Anyways,
this was a wonderful Handon episode.
It was the
best.
Again,
Brett, Handon bestie.
It's the best one for me. It's the best one for me.
Okay, Arlon.
Arlon, if you're not going to show your face,
I know. Just flip it.
What?
Get your WIFI good, and then you can talk.
I can't wait for Jan and to be together. I'm going off.
You're just missing all the signs, like
right.
Like you're a troll. Just accept your fate. Just accept your fate. So the next thing we have is Lizzie pretty much talking to Josie and saying that, listen, we need you because I can't find. First of all, wait, before we even get into that, Josie automatically knew off the bat that Lizzie was crushing on MG, and I love to see it. We finally
that was cute. That was
we finally we seen them interact more, which we didn't see a lot in season 2. So the fact that they were interacting more, and it was a little cute sister dynamic, and then I knew it was gonna be foreshadowing. I knew it once Josie said it, but that scene was cute. And in addition, Lizzie asked Josie to absorb her powers from the coin again, so they can help find MG and get it popping because they're stronger together, which definitely is right.
They've given us some really, really good like sister scenes.
Yeah, a lot so far. This already started, and there's so many good sister scenes. So continue. But
I'm glad that they're communicating again.
Yeah, but it might be lower due to what happened later on. But like once again, so many good scenes already. So then we get to MG and Alyssa playing chess.
Just the fact, where did they get the chessboard? First of all, like did they just like take it from the school?
This cave had everything else but common sense.
No.
The necromancer was just in there playing chess by himself.
He was out there playing chess.
Yeah, that's what it Chad. Yeah.
She's a witch. She can just snap her fingers and have them appear.
They're just like, she's just like,
what's the spell name then? Chess.
Ask her.
But can you imagine they're just sitting there, MG's slowly dying because these monsters are being raised, and she's all just like, hey, do you want to play a game of chess?
She said,
playing chess.
She said, your suckers playing chess. She said, Nicki Minaj, for sure. She really charged for that. And then she snapped it anyway. All that progress went down out the window. So then we had a scene about MG again and Alyssa talking about parents. I feel like MG was trying to get to her with parents again. And she pretty much kind of told a detailed story of hers. And
I really liked that they showed that kind of like human side to her, saying that like her parents accepted her as a witch, but like she lost control, so that's what she's kind of struggling.
Yeah. So that was a good thing because I was grinding her up the beginning of that episode. I'll keep it $150. I was calling her every type of bitch there was. Like I said, villain tease, but I definitely
care to share though.
Huh?
Care to share?
No.
You'll see it. You'll see it. I'll keep it. I'll be real with the audience. I'll keep it in.
This is just a warning.
Listen, to be honest, like I'm pretty much mad because I know that this is not podcast related, but I know that when I edit this damn video tonight, I know I'm gonna have to cut out every ounce of that damn pancake scene because that copyright gonna come in with that song and be like,
oh yeah.
So yeah, hate that. But anyways, Josie has her power back, and so we obviously see her and Lizzie go to Is that way after?
That's when they go and they put they put Alyssa to sleep with the spell. Yeah.
Make her go to sleep, and he's like, oh, so love that. And then we have
the necromancer and Landon, because Landon goes in and he like steps into that circle or whatever, and the necromancer's just like sitting there with his feet up on the desk. And I mean, their banter is really, I like their banter back and forth because they're both so sarcastic.
Yeah, like
and Landon was just like, oh, okay, well that's not.
It was funny. It was funny banter to me because I can't take the necromancer serious. So the fact is that him and Landon going back and forth was it was hilarious. And then we finally I feel like I thought I was going to win tonight, but I didn't win in some departments. So after once again Alyssa already threw MG's blood into the pit. Malivore is risen, and Malivore rises, and Landon sees him. So Landon's like, obviously, like, hey, Dad, whatever. And
funny.
we see that that once again he has the symbol in his forehead, which means that he's under command. But then Landon and him has a casual ass conversation after Landon almost got absorbed.
Mm-hmm. He's just like, let me talk. I think I can help you. And his dad was just like, oh, okay.
And I for that specific scene, I almost hopped out. My heart almost hopped out my chest because I thought we were gonna get Malivore Landon that early.
Yeah.
And my heart would beat, and I was like, oh my god, wait. And then he smoothed that out like he was delivering a baby.
I loved how he was like, oh, I'll have to introduce you to someone, and he was talking about Hope. But then didn't he also say something about her being toxic? No, he didn't say anything about her being toxic.
Yeah, I think he said something about her being toxic to him, so he better cooperate with him.
So we got that twice. We got that twice in an episode saying that Hope is toxic to Malivore.
Keep that in mind, y'all. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind. So then we see that Landon's like, yo, let's make a deal. Let me be your vessel, and then we can, because once again, I'm not under my necromancer's control, so let's work together. And then when he became I think that's well. Oh wait, we too early.
It went to the Sphinx and the Alaric, and the Sphinx was like, you were supposed to die. So Alaric was the one that was supposed to die.
Oh.
And then it didn't happen.
Why not?
Nah.
No, she could.
You were supposed to die tonight?
Yeah, because the Sphinx was like, I saw you die. And then I was just like, oh shit, okay, so that was who was supposed to die, because he said one will die. And then so it was supposed to be Alaric, but then it ended up not being Alaric because he was like, oh no, have you heard of a trap, or have you heard of whatever? Something like that. So then Alaric didn't end up dying, even though Sphinx saw him. But if he saw him dying, that means that the Sphinx's prophecies always.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
I just thought of something. Okay, I'm gonna have to save it. It goes back to the prophecy. But anyways, yeah. So he didn't die, sadly.
I feel like he will.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. You need a breather?
Yeah, because I didn't even catch on to it.
Yeah, me either.
But it's a good thing we're getting better behind the scenes of him on the show.
Yeah, they aren't showing him too much. And we kind of brush past any scenes with him, barely pay attention.
That's exactly what, him and his girlfriend, him in general, I just don't pay attention. So when I heard the speech say something about something, and then he said, you just got tricked. And then I was like, oh, I didn't even listen to it. Because I think I probably was talking to. It doesn't even matter.
Same.
But then
Malivore Landon.
Landon, y'all. Landon.
That was impressive. That was so good.
Is that the scene? Okay, before I even did, was that the scene where he did the dislocation?
That was he threw him across the field.
He hit him so hard that it was like how Alice kicked Arrow from Twilight. That dude went soaring. Okay,
true.
He went soaring across that field, and then he was like, "I want to kick." I just listen. Never mind. Okay, well, yeah.
He's like, and I'm not Landon Kirby.
I
Like,
was like,
just, okay, Arya.
amazing.
The range.
He ate that.
Brain.
Oh, yeah.
Talent.
Yes.
Arya, if you're watching this, your talent is impeccable. You
Yeah.
play so many different versions of Landon
Yes.
that it honestly makes no damn sense.
Okay,
And
but did you,
delivered in the kitchen tonight, yo, truly.
between that and the scene later on, like, we actually got Dark Handon in this episode.
We did. We did. And you know that's my title. I'm going to feast tonight.
No,
we got Dark
you
Handon.
you have screen caps now of with her eyes and everything. You can do the edit.
No, because somebody DM'd me and I said it in my reaction that I was complaining about that for 2 days ago. I said,
About her eyes?
I was like, how is she not flashed? There were so many scenes where her eyes could have flashed. I said that. Somebody was like, yo, didn't you say this 2 days ago? And then we get her eyes flashing.
Yo,
Yeah.
now she's like manifesting all this stuff.
What was it, yesterday? Yesterday I said, well, this is like later on. I said something about what's going to happen with Lizzie, and I was like, it's going to marry. I hope to see that this happens, and it does. It happens. It's happening now. Wow. I'm sorry, manifest.
Yeah, please.
You know what you need to manifest now is Landon.
Yeah, I'm already doing it. I was manifesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually,
Okay. But then, yeah. So I in the doc, I was like, he's impressive. Like I was just like blown away, and I had nothing else to say. I was just like, wow. Okay, Landon is going to be so good when we actually get him. Like for real.
Yo,
But-
honestly.
And then the teeth thing come in. That's when he was like opening his.
Was so badass. Okay, the zoom in as his jaw dislocated. Like Milo is obviously Malivore, but like Arya, Landon. Oh, it was beautiful.
But if
like,
Landon is human, how did that? He literally used him as a vessel. So what did he do in order for him to be able to do that if Landon was human?
I don't know. I think that maybe Landon fully became mud in the inside because the way that what happened at the end makes sense. So he maybe could have turned into like Malivore, a fish, like maybe like it's probably like a skin. Like inside is probably fully mud, and then the skin is just him. But
It just seems really weird with how that happened. Because if he made him a vessel, literally you would think a vessel being like the outside is what, the human part or the hard part or the phoenix or whatever, and then the inside is what you store into it. So how would it change the outside of him?
I mean, once again, we're already calling out things that didn't make sense with the monsters. So I mean, it's probably gonna be
That's true.
But the thing that I'm kind of sad about is that this is a good. They did good with this one too, which I don't give a lot of praise. So take it as you will. They did good with this one, but I really thought that since he was gonna become Milo Landon, he's gonna get his powers back. But instead, we got that ending.
Okay, and then the dragon.
Oh my god.
Stop the
so
cap.
sick.
The dragon came in after he did this badass scene, burned him to crisp, to ashes.
And of course, Hope saw it.
Yeah, and then, but the things that I thought that was going to be like how it was in episode 3 of season 1. Season 1, episode 13, where he was like that and he came back.
Yeah.
Then he just disintegrated while Hope was running to him in slow motion. That's the sickest shit I've seen in my life.
Exactly.
Okay, but again, it goes back to how, because Landon, like, he shouldn't have disintegrated into dust because he's human.
But that was
He should have literally just, So what happened to Landon's body, like real body then?
Who knows?
Well, we'll have next episode.
Yo. Listen, I just know that he turned into ash and Hope was...
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Of course Hope saw it. Of course she saw it.
He
No,
sat
the
there
way she
on
sent
that
her hand
ground.
to touch him and he just disintegrated in front of her.
She lost herself and took that fucking knife and cut that bitch head off, yo.
That was so good though.
That was so badass. I could not. She took that shit and did it.
And then she was just like,
the necromancer talking shit around her while she's trying to mourn.
her eyes are glowing and
That's my son. You're next. I'm getting my jacket and get you after your boyfriend. And then she was like, not on my watch. And then
I know. And then he's just like, I can't die. And she's like, yeah, but I can stick your head into a lot of unpleasant places. And it was just
yes,
like,
yo. We really listen. I feel like I'm going for a dip. Yo, honestly, yo, I'm probably gonna cry tonight. I'm
Cry.
I'm gonna cry. Yeah, I thought I was gonna cry during this first time, but I was shocked.
My head is still spinning over how that was Landon's body. Like I'm still stuck on that. Like I just,
It doesn't make sense.
To be honest, he died too many times today.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about that, and I'm gonna be coming up with things, and I'm gonna be putting them in chat, and I'm just gonna be like, what the fuck? Okay, no, this is what happened. No, this is what happened. No, this is what happened.
No, because I just like the way that he dissolved, like he was frozen and he dissolved. I thought that she was gonna automatically get like a Milo Landon interaction, and I was ready for it. And that dragon came in his bitch. And the thing is, I would just like, do fire get Milo out easily? Because like, what the fuck?
I don't think so.
What if he's?
What if he's not
What
even
if
Landon?
like? Okay, so. Yeah, no, it was Landon because of everything that happened afterwards. But what if? Oh yeah, okay. What? Okay, I can't say what I'm gonna say until we talk about the end, and so maybe I'll just wait because like, okay. Then when she was standing there and he was just like there with her. And he was still acting like Malivore. Like I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Like before he.
Yeah, he was.
I thought for sure that he was still like in him. That's why I was like, oh my god, we're gonna get her thinking that that's Landon and it's not, because he was doing some facial expressions, giving very much dark vibe. Like
and like the language he was using too. I was like,
yeah,
because he was like something's different later on, and I was like, yeah, because like he was more confident with his shit. He was out here when she. I think we're getting too ahead, but when he did that, I'm gonna wait. Damn, how long is it when they say pull me closer?
Let's say it.
Just say it. Who cares?
Yeah, when they were pulling each other close while they was sinking into Malivore, and he was like, they're close enough. Oh, whatever he said, he was on his dark prime. He was on it.
He said, "Is that tight enough?"
And not that tight enough. It's tight enough.
When they realized they were in the prison world, like with that flash of light and stuff, when because Alyssa and that sent them to the prison world.
How early was that?
So
was
they
that when he was in the front, right? Of the school.
Yeah. So they linked. That was in the field. They linked Landon. Okay. So they said anything that was linked to Malivore or to necromancer went into the pit or into the prison world, and Landon was linked through Malivore. Malivore was linked through the necromancer, and Hope was linked because she was holding on to Landon. So she was pulled through because of Landon. But it makes me wonder if Malivore's full body was in the prison world. What if it's like a balance thing, like? In order for Landon to come back, Malivore has to come back out through the prison world to become the pit or to exist, and then that's how Landon gets his body back. Like it's an equilibrium thing. Because they were both in the prison world. Because they had merged, so Landon's body technically would still be in Malivore. But since Malivore is in the prison world, Landon's body can't exist outside of the prison world because they were linked.
Interesting.
So it wasn't a real man that she was bustiana with?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Swoop that out because I don't just leave me alone.
I know this is have we gotten to that part yet? Hold on.
Yeah, like, come on, yeah.
Well, we're at the part where well, we'll go back to like the hold on tight, and then Landon was all like, don't worry, I'm never letting go again, or I'm not letting go again. And then they kissed as they were going as they were sinking into the pit.
Sinking into his father.
That was poetic.
They were sinking into shit.
They were sinking into the pit while they were holding on to each other, and like, okay, that was just...
That was probably my favorite kiss.
That was poetic. Poetic.
My favorite kiss.
Stop the cab.
What's your favorite Janet? What's your favorite
Stop
Janet kiss?
the
The one that's not happening?
I didn't even say anything about Janet. See, it's
No,
like
because you're a Janet stan, so own up to it.
Right?
Victoria, so
I thought for sure that Landon wasn't going to make it through.
he did it.
Arlon?
Well, okay, but when she woke up alone, I thought it was because Landon didn't make it through, not because he put her on the bench and went and got her milkshake. And he set up all the candles.
Yeah, he was in his bag.
Yeah.
He had all planned.
He was all like, okay, I'll just let her rest, but I'll just like set up this date in this crypt. And I didn't even realize that she would think that he wouldn't remember her,
Yeah, I mean,
which was weird that he did. So there's definitely something there, but also I didn't even think about the fact that no one else would remember them.
Wait, nobody remember them, right?
We don't know because they didn't talk to anybody.
No, but I
Hope-
think it makes perfect sense because Caleb and Jed is singing a song about we didn't do without hope. Yet nobody mentioned hope.
yeah. And then Landon was like,
Landon was like, I just went to the Landon. You mean tell me Landon went to the whole ass Mystic Girl to get a?
and he said he didn't see a
ain't nobody-
soul. But he said he didn't see a soul probably because the town was like evacuated or something. But like, and then he was all like, can we just like not tell them who we are or whatever? And she was just like, I can't do that. But then in the, I don't know. Do they remember her? Are they going to have to do a spell again in order to get everyone's memories back?
Oh my god!
not
And then
it.
Josie don't. Oh, I can't even speak right now.
And then she wanted to go and he was like, no, can we just dance instead? And they dance, and she was just
And
like,
they dance.
this seems familiar. Oh my gosh, that
I
whole
said that was the parallel.
And an edit needs some. I was about to say, in an edit, somebody needs to do a parallel of in 512 into that one.
Okay, if like Carla or Tiff or any of you watch this, like, come on, we need those.
ASAP, no Rocky. Then
And then it happened.
had a magical experience for the gods.
Mm-hmm.
It was two souls making one. The scene was so damn long, to be honest, that I didn't even know what to do. I was ambushed.
Same. I was like,
I was ambushed
I was
beyond
like-
belief because
Couldn't believe it.
you can't overreact. Because some people will take it to the extreme
mm-hmm.
and construe your actions. But then I lost it when I already took that fucking shirt off. So
Oh my god!
every
Vic
since
disappeared for a while.
Proud.
I stopped caring. I stopped caring that I had shorts on. I rose the fuck on up out my seat and threw this damn cover in a circle. Ari did not have to do it tonight, but he did. We had the caressing of the waist, and they were standing. It was too dark, so like I really had to get invested in my screen. But
Their hands like this.
they was doing a lot, and only on the back of my mind I could think of was y'all doing this in Necromancer's hometown.
Uh-huh.
I kept thinking someone was going to walk in. Like, I've been so conditioned to someone interrupting them that I swear to God someone was going to walk in.
I said, "Hold up," 20 times. I said, "Hold up,
Hold
this is not
on.
real. This is not real."
Like I said earlier, I thought when Arya took his shirt off, it was gonna be one of his like white tank tops underneath, and I'd be like, God damn it.
Yeah, listen. He took the
Then
shirt
it wasn't. I was like, okay.
He took the shirt off. And
They really delivered that scene. That was a beautiful scene.
That was so good.
It wasn't just like,
chemistry.
yes, it wasn't like quick or anything either. Like, they really
They
took
let
their
us. They let
time.
their first time go. They let
Yeah.
their first time build the movements.
They built that.
Truly amazing job. Was a little too long, but I mean, I don't really got time to complain though. We saw Arya.
You're complaining?
I'm not really complaining. Arya without a shirt is very winning for me.
I was like, how is this scene so long?
I was like,
They were feeding us because they've been giving us so much, and they knew what was coming. They knew what was coming, so they were giving us something to hang on to. When they said "hold on tight," they knew what they were doing.
hold on tight to the L we're gonna take at the end.
And can we
Yeah,
also
there-
talk about the fact that the Legacy writers tweeted out a Handon quote?
Yeah.
In
And
terms
everybody,
of-
and people, people was like, "Yo, it's probably Wade Landon flying." I'm just like,
Not that.
not dead, B. So we won, but I didn't even really hear it. I didn't really hear her say what that quote because I was yelling still.
I
I'm still
remember
not
it.
there.
That's why I asked. I was like,
I said,
when did you say it?
cuddling after where they get the sheets at?
Okay, but the Legacies account tweeted out a Handon picture. We got a Handon sneak peek. They gave us a Handon quote and emojis related to Handon, which was like the champagne because of the anniversary.
What were the emojis?
A dragon, a lion, and a champagne.
I didn't even see that. No cap.
Okay.
But the fact is that they was out
Same
here.
either.
They was out here ignoring the fact that Landon just did a power walk to get this peanut butter blast, and she wasted that shit.
Where did he get the blanket? Did he go
Goddamn
and get a
baby.
blanket to put over her too?
Yo, where did he get a blanket from? He made we was sewing real
Wait,
quick. in
I
the
thought it
booth.
was it looked like the
cloak
the
thing,
cloak.
Was it
Yeah,
the cloak?
It looked like it.
Damn, they start investigating the layer like that. I'm going to bed, y'all.
He's just like, we're not even going back to the school. Forget that. We're not getting interrupted this time.
As he should, because bad
Hope was like,
I think Vit would have died if it didn't happen this episode.
Hope
No, because
Hope was the one she was the one ready, which is
Yeah.
she was like, I'm ready if you are.
both times. Everybody was ready but Landon. Both times. It's really hilarious to me.
And it wasn't him pressuring her. He had like this whole romantic date planned. It was her who wanted it.
Did he mention
Her
sexual?
who was ready.
He
So
mentioned
you can't come at Landon and say that he did anything or pressured it or anything like that because he didn't.
She said out her own mouth that this day gonna be about that, and I was like, it's not, because y'all doing a lot of things. But she made that shit work in another fucking world. So cut the cameras, dead ass, and then okay. So after that, we got
MG and Alyssa.
MG and Alyssa. Pretty much they cuffed.
And of course Lizzie has to walk by them making out.
Yeah,
Like,
I knew it first. No, because it was like a zoom in and everything was black on the side. So I thought that she was right there. And then no, they like zoom pannered, and then it was actually her like in the and I was like, wow.
okay, but like when did MG ever have the heart for Alyssa?
It took 4 hours. Because he was like, well, yeah, I used to do this with Lizzie.
Wait, it's been a while though. That like.
Well, that's what they said was like. Well, that's what MG said was like. Like he was in this position with Lizzie, that Alyssa was with him.
But MG wouldn't say that.
Well,
But-
he
but
did.
it's-
So maybe there's
but
something
it's
wrong
like-
with him.
But he didn't have a crush on her. He wasn't even interested in
Yeah, he
her.
literally
Exactly.
never felt that way. Like when she tried to make a move on him, he was not feeling it. And the fact that all it took was them talking after she said that I'm gonna force you to love me, and then him saying, yeah, like I realize how you feel because I felt that way about Lizzie, and then he's like, let's give ourselves a
But
shot.
MG has never forced Lizzie to love him. He never would have done that.
Yeah,
Like,
so why would he even consider her like?
and Alyssa's leaving.
And then they just had a kiss. Lizzie and him said a kiss.
It's just a way to throw in some angst between MG and Lizzie.
So burn. Methinks.
I mean, now Lizzie's just going to be jealous because,
Yes. Oh my God. Then Josie's not there to like be her. Oh wow. That's
Oh yeah, because
Well, that's where the hope-
point, right?
yeah. But she put her magic back in the coin and she gave the coin to Lizzie.
yeah,
And then she actually told Lizzie that she wanted to go to Mystic Falls. So that was good.
Yeah. I'm happy that she's like worrying about herself. That may be where she meets her girlfriend. Maybe.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm so ready for the girlfriend.
I'm ready. I said if she leave, I'm gonna throw fucking towels at them. But I also mentioned Penelope. I said, yo, bring Penelope back. Cut the camera with that ass. Do a love triangle.
I'm looking forward to Josie's new arc. Like
Yeah.
her being away from everyone, being at the school, like at Mystic, and just
Experiencing
growing.
life.
Yeah, like just experiencing and without all the magic stuff and without all that
Nerds.
sort of thing. And I wonder if she's gonna stay in town though. Like, is she gonna stay with the sheriff maybe because like Alark's gonna be there half the time anyways?
Oh my God, really? He is.
And that's why they're showing the relationship between Ethan and Josie, because they're going to have to basically become like step siblings.
But do you think the police woman would actually consider him after what happened?
Well, Alaric did let her keep her memories.
Yeah, but she didn't. She wasn't with it before.
Yeah.
So
No.
maybe think she's going to have a change of heart.
Maybe, I don't know.
We'll see.
At this point, she lets Josie stay with her or whatever. Josie's not a witch. She's
She's human.
So
she's like, okay. And then we have nobody remembers Landon and Hope.
Yeah, like we don't know, but in the promo, she's talking to Alaric, and it looks like he remembers her and remembers Landon, because she's like, I thought you said you were going to help me find Landon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So either they do a spell
Again.
or everyone remembers.
Yeah. Because once again, like, cause I mean, it do make sense. Maybe they didn't forget because no one said, "Yo, don't feel like we're missing something," like how they did before. But
Yeah,
who knows? Because normally off the bat, it was like something's off, but nobody said that. So,
and this was supposed to be the season finale. So this is what we were supposed to be stewing on all of these months.
That was our robbery.
God, yo, we just. So that means that we're supposed to be stewing on our Handon first time plus Handon Landon. You know, at the end.
He melted. He freaking melted. Like, he took her necklace.
There was cuddling.
And then Hope was like, "Oh, I never thought I could be happy." And it was just like, really, did you have to say that?
Said how happy he was, and then he fucking melts. And
yeah, he's grabbing her necklace as he's melting.
Try to hold to her.
Wait, what if he's trapped? If he's trapped somewhere, listen, if he's trapped somewhere, the only memory he has is going to be of Hope's necklace, and that's what's going to keep him sane.
Robyn, please.
It's the little part of her that he's going to hold with him.
Why are you saying this?
Cut the cameras right now.
Like, she said that.
You know how my brain works. I'm sorry. But like, but that goes back
before he goes.
Yeah, but that's the little piece of her that he's going to hang on to. We're going to get him back. We will. But he's got a little piece of her now.
Wait. What if you bring him back and he's zombie?
And but when he comes back, and she's going to know it's him because he's going to give her necklace back.
I'm lost. What?
No, actually, that's going to serve. That's going to serve.
Right? He's going to hang on to. But
he's going to be like, "How you the real one?" And he like, "But what if he goes back? What if he's still out for Landon? What if he's still out for Landon though?" And he's like,
"But then he wouldn't know about the necklace. If he's Malivore Landon, he wouldn't know about the necklace. So the necklace proves that it's actually Landon."
What if we don't get that for a while? What if he be Malivore?
Okay, we know that Landon or Arya. We know Arya was filming in episode 8, and we know Malivore was back in episode 8 because the actor had put up like I just wrapped, and that was episode 8. So I think that it could be the theory, like what I said, is that they're both back in order for one to exist, like the whole loophole thing, and the back in the prison world and stuff like that. So I think Arya is still filming. I mean, he still is because he was there in episode 8. Anyways, they're still filming in episode 8, so I think it's good. And then the promo. Do you notice that Hope is wearing black?
Yeah, all black.
It's like she's in mourning. Like literally when she lost Landon. When she lost Landon, she lost all the color in her life, so she's wearing black.
I mean, well, her color palette was already kind of lost. So
she only wore red and blue.
And burgundy.
That they interviewed her and she was all wearing black, and people were wondering why she was all wearing black.
Yeah, there was that interview and she was wearing all black. Yeah.
Sure was. Let me go look at this trailer though.
When she's with Hope and Landon, or when her and Landon are together, they're predominantly in blue and red. Like even the freaking blanket is red. Everything about them is blue and red. And now she's in black because Landon is gone.
Even black makeup too, right?
Yeah, she was in darker makeup as well. But this explains the whole like obsessive thing that Danielle was talking about. About how she's like obsessed with like saving
she
Landon or
was
getting
in
Landon
Black.
back. Yeah, she was
Yeah.
in Black.
Yeah. Now she's watching it right now.
Wait, it was a scene. It was a scene of her
And-
and him face each other.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a little flash too.
Let's see.
Well, because it's in the therapy box, right?
Show the audience.
Oh, hold on. Let me get y'all a little visual. You saw a little scene.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that's probably in the therapy box. But like, I do think that somehow Landon's trapped or linked with Malivore and the necromancer still somehow. Like, I don't think that he's gone. I think that there's some sort of loophole. But like, Hope did say, okay, twice they brought up the fact that Hope was toxic to Malivore. So if Landon is linked to Malivore, then Hope would be toxic to him. And Danielle did say that they were toxic to each other. But hey, I mean,
Lovers.
but listen, Steroline, right? It's a tease, Steroline tease.
Yeah, babe.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
And that's just for Pia. You're welcome.
Yo, man.
Endgame cheese.
Yeah, endgame tease, exactly. I
Yo,
mean, the thing is
honestly-
like, Danielle did say if they stayed where they were, they wouldn't go anyplace. And the fact that they keep putting them in these positions just means that they're building them. And I mean, like, if they weren't getting any of this angst in their relationship, I don't think that it would progress. But the fact that they are putting all this angst in their relationship and making all of these like barriers in between them being happy, I think just means good things for us. Because if you look at all the relationships on TV, I'm going to bring up Decker Star for an instant. The 5 seasons, we got 5 seasons of angst and back and forth and everything being thrown in their way. And then we finally got them, and we're still going to get angst and things thrown in their way because the writers know.
And their first time was immaculate.
Yeah, it was as much as a dance as the Handon first time was. Like, they really delivered that because they put thought into it. It wasn't just like a, hey, this is going to happen. But like, just the fact that that is being put on them the same as how Decker Star or even like Delana, Steroline, they had all of this like angst in between them and all of these barriers in between them, and then they ended up being endgame. So
I'm just ready. I'm ready not only because my computer's about to die in no minutes, but I'm just ready for the end game serve.
yeah, but we have some stuff to go through before that happens.
Yeah, honestly, I'm tired. I give up, yo.
And this is only
I'm
season
really
3.
excited.
They have another season.
Yo,
I'm excited.
This
for
is
the
a Hope and
honestly.
Landon season, though.
it
So-
is. Especially Landon season. He outsold this episode.
Well, and Danielle did say that he's going to go through a huge character arc. And I really think that starts, all of their interviews start as of next episode, not of the last 4 episodes, but of the next episodes for actually season 3. So I think that we're going to get Landon coming back, Landon with stronger powers, obviously Landon. We're going to get darker Hope because now they're technically separated. So they have things that they have to work on their own now, especially Hope with like her trauma and stuff like that. So it's going to be really good. I think the season's going to be really, really good. And then we got
Arya?
Josie's new girlfriend and
Okay, so Arya is in next week's episode.
yeah,
Yeah.
because he was still filming episode 8 too. So, but we just have some really good things coming. We've got, Lizzie growth. We've got Josie growth. We've got Josie and a new girlfriend. So that's amazing. We've got Hope
Brett wrote
growth.
this episode too.
Brett wrote the next, yeah.
All right.
It's going to be good. It's fine. It's going to be good. Okay,
yeah,
theories.
I'm really excited. for
Theories. Do you guys
Josie,
have any
so-
theories with the therapy box at all? It's a
I have no
slasher
idea.
film therapy box.
I truly don't have anything to say.
I can't even think.
I truly have nothing to say.
Yeah, I think we're all just like, let's just bask in
We've been
the Handon meal that we were delivered today, and we'll just leave it on that for the week until next episode.
Yeah, guys. That was our I'm sorry. So it was amazing. I'm gonna rewatch. So that was our Legacy season 3 episode 4 review / discussion. You know, it was obviously iconic for the Handons, clap it up.
The fact that we spent time talking about anything other than Handon really like boggles my mind, just because
definitely differentiate our talent. Our talent.
Exactly.
So,
it just shows
so
that
it wasn't just us talking about Handon. It was talking about everybody because we're versatile like that. But anyways, that was our review. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Handon weekly content about Legacies and all that jazz. Our social medias will be linked in the description where you can find our Instagrams, our YouTube channels to watch the reactions before this gets uploaded, if anything. We'll see you next time when we get some more Handon angst.
Bye guys, love you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.